Welcome back to the channel. If you've ever found yourself putting things off, delaying tasks, or simply avoiding what you need to do, this video is a must-watch. Today, we are going to talk about the real reason you are procrastinating. But before we get started, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. In addition, don't forget to explore the resources linked in the description that can better help your path towards self-development. So with that, let's get right into it. Procrastination often feels like an elusive foe, creeping up when we least expect it and holding us back from realizing our full potential. In all its complexity, procrastination isn't merely about wasting time or lacking discipline. It's a nuanced puzzle, deeply rooted in human psychology and our evolutionary past. Procrastination as we know it today can be traced back to our evolutionary history. It might have evolved as a cunning survival strategy among our ancestors. In a world where every calorie counted and risks were often life-threatening, conserving energy was paramount. Our distant ancestors likely had to carefully allocate their efforts and resources to ensure their survival. Procrastination could have been a subconscious response, a way to avoid expending energy on non-essential tasks until it was absolutely necessary. For example, rather than expending energy hunting when not absolutely needed, early humans might have postponed hunting until they were genuinely hungry, or until they spotted a more immediate opportunity. This inherent tendency to put things off could have been a survival advantage, allowing them to stay vigilant and prepared for unforeseen challenges. Another component of the origin of procrastination lies in the deep-seated fear of failure and risk aversion ingrained in the human psyche. Throughout human history, failure often had dire consequences, from failing to secure food to facing potentially life-threatening challenges. Procrastination, as a response to this fear, could be seen as a defense mechanism. When we put things off, we delay the possibility of failure, at least temporarily. The uncertainty of the outcome, whether it's failing a test or making a mistake, often triggers anxiety, and procrastination emerges as a means to escape that anxiety. In essence, procrastination is a coping mechanism, a way for the brain to shield itself from the potential emotional toll of failure. In the modern world, procrastination finds its roots in the desire for instant gratification. Our brains are wired to seek immediate rewards, and in today's society, these rewards are readily available. From scrolling through social media to indulging in binge-watching our favorite shows, instant gratification activities often take precedence over tasks that require time and effort. Procrastination becomes a form of self-sabotage as we choose immediate pleasure over long-term gain. It's the allure of the quick and easy dopamine hit that pulls us away from tasks that demand our focus and diligence. Understanding these roots of procrastination helps us recognize why we delay tasks in the modern world and allows us to develop strategies to counteract these primal tendencies in pursuit of productivity and personal growth. One of the primary reasons for procrastination is the aversion to tasks that we simply dislike or find unpleasant. It's human nature to avoid doing things that we don't enjoy or that we find tedious. When faced with tasks that are boring or difficult, we tend to procrastinate because our natural inclination is to seek activities that provide more immediate satisfaction. This can be seen, for example, in students who put off studying for a subject they find uninteresting, or in employees who delay working on a project that doesn't align with their passions. Overcoming this type of procrastination often involves finding ways to make the task more engaging or breaking it down. Perfectionism is another common reason people procrastinate. The pursuit of perfection can be paralyzing. When we set unrealistically high standards for ourselves, the fear of not meeting those standards can lead to procrastination. The anxiety surrounding the potential of falling short of our own expectations can be so overwhelming that we'd rather avoid the task altogether. For instance, a writer may keep postponing the start of a new book because of the fear that it won't be as good as their previous work. Overcoming this form of procrastination often involves recognizing that perfection is an ideal and not a realistic standard. It's important to embrace the idea that progress and learning often involve making mistakes and imperfections, which can lead to growth and improvement. Motivation is a significant driver of procrastination. When we lack a clear why behind what we're doing, we're more likely to delay or avoid the task. Tasks without a clear purpose or personal significance tend to be put on the back burner. Additionally, when a task feels too overwhelming, it can lead to procrastination. When the scope of a project is so massive that it's difficult to comprehend where to start, it can become paralyzing. For example, a student may procrastinate on a research paper because the topic is so vast and complex that they don't know where to begin. Overcoming these types of procrastination often involves finding intrinsic motivation and breaking down tasks. It's about establishing clear objectives and making progress toward them, even if the initial steps are modest. Goal setting is a powerful strategy to overcome procrastination. When you have clear, specific goals in mind, you create a sense of purpose and direction. This can provide the motivation needed to overcome procrastination. Setting both short-term and long-term goals helps you stay on track and maintain a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Prioritization goes hand in hand with goal setting. For example, the Eisenhower Matrix is a valuable tool that helps you categorize tasks into 4 quadrants based on their urgency and importance. By identifying what's truly important, you can tackle high-priority tasks first and minimize procrastination on less critical activities. Breaking tasks down can make a significant difference in conquering procrastination. It's easy to put off a task when you don't know where to start. However, dividing it into smaller pieces can make it feel less daunting, making it easier to begin. Time management techniques like the Pomodoro method can also help. This method involves working in focused intervals, usually 25 minutes, followed by a short break. By working in concentrated bursts, you can enhance your productivity and reduce the urge to procrastinate. The time-limited focus helps maintain motivation and can make tasks seem less formidable. Mindfulness and self-compassion are crucial strategies for battling procrastination. Mindfulness practices such as meditation can help you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions. This self-awareness can aid in recognizing the underlying causes of procrastination and developing strategies to address them. Self-compassion is equally important. Many people procrastinate due to a fear of failure or a harsh self-critical inner voice. By practicing self-compassion and acknowledging that everyone procrastinates at times, you can be kinder to yourself and reduce the emotional burden of procrastination. And confronting the fear of failure head-on is essential. Embracing mistakes as part of the learning process can diminish the paralyzing effects of this fear and encourage you to tackle tasks without delay. Habits are integral to the human experience, and they play a significant role in procrastination. Procrastination often becomes habitual, ingrained in our daily routines. When a behavior becomes a habit, it occurs almost automatically, with minimal conscious thought. For many, putting off tasks has become a conditioned response, a routine that's hard to break. By recognizing that procrastination is a habitual response to certain cues, such as the feeling of boredom or anxiety, you can start to reshape those habits. Breaking free from procrastination means identifying the cues that trigger it, replacing the routine of procrastination with a more productive response, and reaping the rewards of a changed habit. Breaking the cycle of procrastination and replacing it with productive habits takes effort and persistence, but it's entirely achievable. It's about creating new routines that align with your goals and values, and that serve as healthier responses to the cues that used to trigger procrastination. Whether it's through techniques like the 2-minute rule, where if a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately, or using positive reinforcement, like acknowledging your achievements and celebrating small wins, you can rewire your brain to embrace more productive habits. Habit transformation is a cornerstone of achieving long-lasting change and productivity. By understanding and harnessing habits, you can not only overcome procrastination, but also build a foundation for lasting success and personal growth in various aspects of your life. Overcoming procrastination means understanding that making mistakes, facing setbacks, and accepting imperfections are all part of the process of growth and self-improvement. Another critical aspect of overcoming procrastination is accountability. Sharing your goals and progress with a friend can provide the extra push you need to stay on track. When you have someone to answer to, you're more likely to stick to your commitments and reduce procrastination. Accountability can help you maintain your focus and motivation, as you'll have someone cheering you on and encouraging you to keep going even when procrastination tries to pull you back. Procrastination is a habit that may resurface from time to time, especially during moments of stress or self-doubt. The key is to recognize when it's happening, apply the strategies you've learned, and persistently work toward becoming more productive and efficient. Overcoming procrastination is a lifelong endeavor that involves self-awareness and a commitment to personal growth. Embrace it as part of your ongoing journey to unlock your true potential. By understanding its evolutionary roots, the reasons that drive it in the modern world, and the powerful strategies to overcome it, you hold the keys to reclaiming your productivity. It is a challenge that stems from deep within our psychology and habits, but with the right knowledge and tools, it's a challenge you can conquer. Remember, it's not about eradicating procrastination entirely. It's about managing it and harnessing it as a source of motivation and growth. By breaking tasks into manageable parts and reprogramming your habits, you can transform procrastination from a hindrance into a catalyst for change. Thank you all for watching today. Stay productive and remember to share this knowledge with others as you continue your journey toward mastering productivity.